All right, so I'm back. Okay, so new box sale number in, and uh, looks like Lilo Stitch is catching up to Minecraft movie. Like, look how close it is with just domestic alone. Even internationally, look how close it's getting. It's under 100 million, and it got to this point faster than Minecraft movie because internationally Minecraft movie is not doing as well as Lilo and Stitch at the same point. Now you have to remember this is just hit 25 days, but I'm going based on the weekend, so it I'm going based on just these I'm just going based on just the 24 days. But when we look at it, we see how internationally Lilo and Stitch is very close. Domestically, it's getting closer, but that's where the biggest gap is. Like it's 30 here, and the biggest gap is domestically. So internationally, you see a smaller gap. Internationally, you see how it catch up. Now, people are like, well, look at the opening. Opening doesn't mean how well the movie is going to do down the line. Because look at the Minecraft movie now. It's barely making that much as it is. So the lead is getting slowly getting less and less. As you can see from here, you can see that it's catching up in both areas. So it catch up again. Also, people keep saying Disney is making flop. One, two, three, four. No, sorry. One, two, three of the top 10 movies domestically is Disney. When we go here, we see. Oh, this finally dropped down. But before how the training dragon came in this weekend, this had one, two, three, four, five movies in the top 10 for this year alone. They will, again, when we go back to the previous year, one, two, oh, it's not Disney. Three. One, two, three. And where's Mufasa not showing up here? Like, so these numbers mix it up. Like Mufasa is in the top 10 movies 2024. So How to Train the Dragon. Now it just hit over 200 million, but you take this away, it came in just under 200 million. It's like was it 197, 196 million. So it was close. Lilo Stitch, however, you can tell right here about the difference. Lilo Stitch had nearly a 300 million opening. So it's basically far down. So Lilo Stitch can still hit a billion. It's gonna if it keep up the same pace, it's gonna surpass the Minecraft movie. This movie, I still again, this is why I keep saying I don't trust these numbers because when you look at China, there's no data. There's no data anywhere about these if these numbers are actually the case, so you can't trust them. So, oh, this is the closest they ever been, but again, this needs to pick up the pace. It needs to make at least because at least 600 million to break even. It could break. Okay, here's the thing. I'm going based on these estimates, and you gotta understand this is not the actual production budget. This is an estimate, not over 100%. But as you can see here, this is where it's at now. It's not close to that 1.5 times the production cost to break even. It's getting there, but is it going to get there? If it slows down like this, and it's dropped down even harder next week, it's not going to get there, even with the international numbers. Because again, also if you notice it, where is the movies doing the biggest numbers? It's internationally. It's not domestically. There's rarely a movie that does better domestically than is international. Like slightly better internationally, and this is not even the full international numbers. Slightly better internationally. This is always going to be the case. So when people say a movie need to make more internationally than domestically, they don't know what they're talking about. Because again, for over 30 years, well, maybe even longer, but from over 30 years, the number that movies had to hit at the theaters is 1.5 times the production budget to break even. It's a rough estimate. It can be less, it can be more, it all depends. But if you see an estimate or a production cost, look for the 1.5. If it does that, it's made, it's for sure made enough. So people are like, well, no, the movie didn't do well because it didn't make 2.5 or 3.3 or 0.5. So like, you're just raising up the numbers just to be an ass at that point. So go look, it made almost 9 times the production cost. And people are trying to say this is a flop. Yeah. Also, another thing about movies, they are not gonna be one-to-one recreates. They are not remasters. If they doing a remake, it's a remake. They are not remaster. Remaster to take the game and give a new touch up and stuff, fix the bugs and all that. Remakes is basically changing the whole thing. They are trying to start from scratch. They're trying to keep the basic concepts and stuff the same, but they change the story. Change the story enough to be different. Because there's no point to make a movie do the exact same thing. I bet you there's probably things changed in How to Train a Dragon. Again, I do not watch movies when they first come out. I rarely watch a movie when it first come out at box office because I don't. I'm looking at the data and I don't want my opinion of the movie or my thoughts of the movie to be interfered with the data. But we are looking at it plain and simple. Like, I'm gonna let me see how much that movie cost. It can be 50 and it's already made enough. Uh, huh. Did I miss that? Oh no, that's it. 90. So it just barely hit. That means the movie gotta make another what 130? 135 to hit the past break even point. And again, break even point is not exact, it's a rough estimate. If somebody tell you it is 2.5, 3.5, they're lying to you. It's never that. It's never been that. So another one. So this already passed the break even point. This is movie success. Now, if you like, well, the movie's a hit, blah blah blah, and why doesn't theaters give them another chance? Yes, the movie maybe looks successful to you, but if you look at the box office number, you look closely to that, that's how you can tell whether or not they're going to give it. Lilo and Stitch did monsterly well already. It's a hit, and How to Train the Dragon can do the same thing. It could do the same thing. Oh, they don't even have how much it costs. It could do the same thing. It won't be close to Lilo and Stitch because like Lilo and Stitch is gonna break that. They're gonna pass out the Minecraft movie. Where will it end up? It's gonna be close to a billion. It could surpass a billion. Everything was saying it's gonna surpass a billion. It still can because again, like I said, international numbers are higher. Like, let's see. Oh, I don't even see it. Uh, Thunderbolts are not. It's not gonna pass. It's just not gonna pass Captain America: Brave New World because again, it slowed down dramatically. So if they were doing this, where they were taking both, the reason they put these movies out one after the other, saying whoever got the highest box office number is the one that's gonna be the actual in universe uh Avengers. And Captain America: Brave New World just beat them, so they won. That's gonna be interesting. So, what else? I already talked about this. Oh, Superman has been added to the wide. Legend of Zelda has been added. But here's what I think is gonna happen with Lilo Stitch. I'm thinking it's over the next 2 weeks. I'm gonna say 2 weeks. It's gonna make another 100 million. I'm thinking it's gonna make out the next 2 weeks and be so close to breaking a billion. Because again, it's not. It's almost this week. Is gonna make one month. So it's gonna be in theaters for another month, and over that time, it's gonna make at least another 100 million, and get close to making a billion. Where it end up depends on how long it will be in theater. At that point, if Disney leave it for another month, it's gonna hit that billion. If Disney pull it a little sooner, it won't. But it's gonna make 100, at least 100 billion another month. But while this is slowing down, yes, again, this is slowing down. But again, I'm looking at the international number, and this number keeps you above greatly. As far as How to Train Your Dragon, it came in just short of uh, uh 200 million, 200 million. And because it came in just short, I'm thinking it's gonna end up if it's around. It's gonna end up around 7 to 8, depending on how it does in the long run. Because it can fall down as low as 6, but 7 to 8 million is where I think it could end up. Like, but again, this is based on estimates. This is based on what happened here. Because did this, you have to take half of this away for the second week, and then you have to look at it at basically the first 2 weeks is how well a movie you could take those first. Okay, let's look at something else. Let's look at how well Lilo Stitch did is first weekend. You see roughly a 50% drop in movies from week to week. So here to here, so you see this? It's roughly a 50% drop week to week. So you take what it did this weekend and you say cut that in half. So that's 40, roughly 42. Then you take all of that and you get a rough estimate how the movie is gonna do in the next month. Because again, it's always gonna be roughly half. It could be higher, it could be lower, but it's gonna be roughly half. See, look, it was 60 this week, but it went up. It was 45 this weekend, so overall it's roughly 55% for both weekends. Oh, both these are week number. These both weeks, but weekends like this. Oh shit. So look at this. You can see this number is roughly. It's this number is rough. You can see it's there's a good chance it's gonna hit. Just take okay. Take the first weekend. You see it's here. You see it is roughly almost double at near the end of the first month. So it's almost double, and you can see a pattern here with the numbers. So you can see that it's first one it's gonna double. So when it did this, you take that's the first month, and then how long ever long it lasts out, you can take half of that to double that. If it lasts in there that's longer, go more towards double this after the first month. You take half of it, or you take half if it's a shorter time. You take closer to double this and add that to the doubling of here. So you multiply this by three, roughly three. That's a good chance of where it's going to end up in the long run. That's the high end, low end. Again, it all depends on where they pull it when they pull it. So look at that. Taking this, you get 160 domestically. Almost 170 domestically. Because based on the weekend. We don't have a week number, so it's hard to tell. But this first, this is roughly near half of this. So mid weekend, this is roughly double hit between these two. So you double that, and then you get to the here. It's nearly triple. It's oh, I gotta sneeze again. But you take this, and when you go down here, maybe by this weekend or next weekend, it's gonna be near triple. Oh, why did my nose started itch now. But again, it's close. Again, close. Like you can see, it's getting. It came on later, but slowly catching up. I had somebody who say it's not gonna beat a Minecraft movie. I'm like, it's slowly getting closer every weekend, and now Minecraft movie is close to being pulled out of theaters. Oops, I hit it wrong. It's slowly it getting close to being pulled out there. Maybe got a week or two left. Could be pulled this weekend, or it could be pulled next week. But again, this is how you have to look at this. I take this. This is weekend. At take half of that. That's roughly 300. Not half of what it was here. So it's going to be roughly nearly around 300 million by this weekend, somewhere around there. Then you take that and say, okay, is that you double that, so that is going to be roughly 600 million to 700 million. That's more in the low end, and on the high end, it could end up being 800 million. With the international numbers, it's hard to tell, but I'm expecting Lilo Stitch going to get another jump in international number, and this is going to drive it over. With the total, it's going to drive it over 900 million, and with the domestic total and everything, that could jump up to 910. Depends on how wares go this week. But shoot, my nose has started itch. So anyway, later.